everybody, this is Retro Challenge here with Sakura Wars.
And the wife has officially stolen the headset.
Oh, I'll get it back yet.
No, you
I'll
won't.
get it back yet.
No, you won't. I will put on my Star Suit Man and Star Suit fight you. They wear Star Suits. Okay, I'm just going... Never mind. I still want to see his apartment, like in real life.
It's apparently more than a one-room apartment, but it looks nothing like anything but a one-room apartment.
It's almost like you know those little what are they called? They're like a one room, like it's not a
loft.
It's like a studio house. It's not a loft, but it's your one room house that has every single room all together, and the only extra room is the bathroom with the door, but your kitchen and your bedroom and your dining room is all in one room.
I think that's called a cabin. I don't know.
No, cabins actually have more rooms than that. Anyway, what is it called? I want to call it a suite, but that's not it.
I'll just call it studio cabin for everything.
I think it is a studio.
That's
Maybe
what
not.
I said.
No, you said cabin.
She's all about the Japanese foods. Getting back to the actual video.
Gari is so good. Gari, I've never had umbashi, but I've had some Japanese food. It's pretty good. I'm going to try and make kimchi. I know that's Chinese or Korean.
Now, you don't want to give her too much.
But you don't want to give her too little.
Yeah, she's really not going to be very liking if you force feed the food to her, so...
I remember when I was in Japan, and I was eating the gari out of my Japanese bento box, and the lady that I stayed with thought it was hilarious because her daughter wouldn't even eat it.
Why not?
She didn't like it, and so I was like, oh, and the daughter's like, will you take mine? I was like, yeah, sure. So I started eating the gari. Raw pickled ginger, oh my gosh, the best. You have to go to Japan to try it. Like, seriously. Anyway. Yeah, I don't like this chick.
Well, she's one of the main girls for the game, so...
Yeah, I don't like her. Her attitude sucks right now.
It does, and I'll admit that. She does loosen up quite a bit, but we're gonna have to get her to that point first.
New Orleans, baby! Go to New Orleans and you get some sense slapped into your head, and then you can come back to Harlem. Well, New Orleans is in Louisiana, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We'd have to smack her all the way to Louisiana and then come back. Oh well, never mind. Ain't happening. I like that word. She says ain't. Wow.
Well, you want to hit this place up, the Samba Cafe, in the early portion of the morning. Basically because you want to get this piece of evidence
that she was having with the client.
Yes. Stand by. Let me read here.
That guy's just creepy.
Yeah, he's a minor antagonist, if you will.
Destroy.
I guess in her mind she thinks she's right. Wow, such confidence.
To be a top-notch, Class A lawyer.
Yep, here it is. Karen has bribed authorities. So that's the piece of information you need to get from this hotspot location.
Yeah, but how did he figure out that she bribed the authorities?
He overheard some of the conversation they were having before he stepped in.
Yeah,
You were busy talking about Gari and all that.
Don't knock Gari. Man, if I could make it myself, I would.
Anyway, you want to also hit up the library because you're going to look for some legal record dealings with Steam Frontier.
Okay. And the fact that the librarian knows where that is in a big library, that's really good.
She's a good employee.
Oh my gosh,
She
it's
knows
like
every book by heart.
it's like she memorized the locations and knows it just instantaneously.
And so you want to look here, and it's not there.
Right? Purple suit.
And he's pretty obvious here, so he's this guy right there. Wow, he caught on quick. Oh no! The chase is on!
I'd have tripped him.
Well, you have no choice. You gotta chase him. Otherwise, you'll time out and lose this valuable piece of evidence. You need to get those records back. And don't worry, you don't have to trip him. He trips himself.
Oof, duh.
Yep. Just like that, you have the legal records.
State of Georgia.
Yep.
Ah.
Hired goons.
Mafia folk.
Oh yeah, ties to the mafia. Steam Frontier. Oh my goodness, they got some underhanded dealings going on here. That was a very good piece of evidence.
Hey, I don't know if the real mafia is like that. I'd like to know for sure. But what is it that they depict the mafia to be such, like, big goons with underhanded, shady dealings going on in the underworld? You know, not in broad daylight, like on the black market or whatever.
Well, the mafia, the big time folks really started during the Prohibition era when alcohol was banned.
True.
Oop, my bad.
What? You were messing with the controls, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until the Prohibition that
The mafia came into force?
the black market really came into effect. And they started dealing with illegal goods at the time. And then after, of course, alcohol got back on the legal menu, they started dealing with other things after that. Anyway, we're gonna go somewhere else, but if you wanna... My goodness, what the heck? That's what I want.
You're really having a hard time with this, aren't you?
Yes, I want to do the camera. Because for this particular chapter's picture, I want to take a photograph of Maggie's grocery here.
For Gemini?
Yeah, for
Gemini or whatever.
yeah, for the Cherries.
Cherries, whatever she's doing, promotion.
Yes, Cherries promotion here. I'm trying to get a good shot here.
Focus, dear.
Hold on.
Steady hand.
Alright, now we're not going to do it because we have too many other hotspots to hit. However, if you select Maggie's grocery yet another time after the first visit, you'll get a second piece of minor evidence with that guy, Bill, that Cheiron was talking to, kicking a kid. Like, literally kicking a kid. And
that's just abuse and assault and battery.
Yep, that says a lot about his character.
Three charges against him. You're guilty, man. Go to jail. Boy, I'm turning into Cheiron Archer.
Archer? I
Archer.
like that. Archer.
Sorry! Hey, there's Samurai. Ooh. Now my question is, did Samurai, when they went in battle, eat gari to go against other people that were trying to fight them and wipe the people out with the gari smell?
You have such silly ideas.
I wonder if it works.
Probably breathing in their face is a matter of insult.
Yeah, really.
After they kill them.
There you go.
Alright. Alright, and it matched up perfectly with what Cherry was looking for. And here's our prize. What do we get? What is our reward, Cherry?
Oh.
Very saucy picture of Gemini right after a nice run. Ooh.
Spicy and saucy? Wow. I don't think that could be,
Being sweaty, spicy.
G-rated, man.
Alright, and we can also talk with Cheiron up her bonus relationship points. Which only matters really in Chapter 8, but yeah. What the? What? Don't just hand me food if I don't know what it is.
A Harlem bigwig. Oh, black bean soup is the best. I've made it before. I even taught my sister how to make black bean soup. The proper way.
I've also made black bean soup for both you and our boys.
Yeah.
And they'll eat my black bean soup all over the place.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And you know what? You know what her husband told her?
What?
Her husband told her to start learning how to cook from me. So he can tell everybody that his wife is teaching him, or teaching me how to cook. But that's alright. It's just, I'm being silly, whatever. But black bean soup, I've got to try that combo. Fried chicken and black bean soup. I don't know that actually kind of sounds real. I'm going to have to ask somebody from New Orleans if that's real soul food.
That probably is, in a manner of speaking. But yeah, we got soul food is the spirit of Harlem. It's not really a piece of evidence.
It's not really New Orleans, is it?
Well,
I'll just go to Harlem instead. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's
only a hop, skip, and jump away.
It's not a piece of evidence, but it is something that we can use in our efforts to save the spirit of Harlem, which will come into, of course, the trial later on.
Wow, Jiminy!
Woo, she's singing it out.
I would so dance with a mop too. And if I sing, nobody listens.
Strap on your boots and act like a man. Talk like a man.
Walk like a man. What is that song by Shania Twain? It's an old one. Man, I feel like a woman.
Oh, I didn't clap very well. I should have clapped better.
Well, that's because I was singing Shania Twain to you.
Yeah, I got distracted.
Yeah. Well, of course.
Yeah, everybody could hear you outside the auditorium there, Jiminy.
You know what? I've actually said that to our son. You don't have to flatter me about me singing. He goes, but Mommy, I love how you sing. It's so pretty.
Aww.
And so you.
I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment.
Hey!
It's a backhanded compliment.
That's okay. I just went, okay, well, next time you sing with me, he goes, I said, okay, well, then we'll have somebody teach you how to sing properly. He says, thank goodness it won't be you. Anyway, so I understand what Jiminy's going through.
Yep, so she basically tells you gospel is the heart of Harlem, and that's something you can keep on the back burner.
That's true. Harlem did start out as gospel and jazz. As well as blues. Rhythm and blues, R&B.
Yep, and now we gotta move our body to the music. Now you don't want to go
do better than the clapping.
Yes, but you don't want to go overboard here. You actually want to go at 75%.
Oh, okay.
Because if you go too much, she's like, show off. So I'm trying deliberately not to.
Yes, like every person that is visiting America actually learns how to do this really fast in like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, hearts downtown, kiss your mom.
Souls on fire.
Hearts go downtown. What kind of song is that?
A song that Jiminy and only Jiminy and those that cannot sing like me understand. Because it doesn't go hearts downtown. It's like, ha. I'm not even going to sing. Oh my gosh. Really? You should have stopped me. What is wrong with you, Retro?
I think my ear got pierced.
I could pierce your ears. It'd kind of look weird. Your boss would look at you funny.
No, not in a physical way, but that's
okay.
You
don't want to wear earrings. Okay, gotcha.
No, anyway. Moving on. Moving on. Gospel, Heart of Harlem. Got it. Write this down.
You're writing... Okay, my question is, where is his notepad?
It's his Palm Pilot on his hand.
Funny!
Now, here's a bit of trivia. This sequence where you can go anywhere you want and talk to anything you want is the only one in the entire game that is as long as it is now. I mean, you get double the time in this particular free roaming segment to go almost anywhere you want and pick up and gather evidence. And thank goodness for that, because there's a lot of evidence to gather.
Yeah, it would be really weird if like they had decided, okay, we want all of this evidence, like all over the place, and you only can pick out like the top 3 areas. And the areas you pick, like let's say the library is one of the top areas because of the legal records, right?
Yeah.
And then like you go to Gemini or Cherry, and they're like, gospel is the soul of Harlem or whatever, and the soul food. And that's not really high, and that makes you lose the battle, the trial. That would be so wrong. But anyway.
Yeah, well, we're talking to Ratchet now to enlist her to help us with her witness testimony with what she saw in Harlem that night. So, since she was the one who went with us.
True.
Now, as I said in a previous video, she's actually the one that will get you the least points in winning the trial, unfortunately. With Gemini being the next best, and of course Subaru being the best person to bring with you to Harlem.
Yeah, but Subaru has always been difficult. Her attitude, his attitude, remember? Nobody knows it.
Its attitude?
Its attitude, remember? Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely... You want to collect your star witness, no matter who it is, Gemini or otherwise. Anyway, this is a good thing to work with, Subaru. I don't quite remember. I think I might go into a sequence of events here with her. Or it might be later on down at 5th Avenue. Or her hotel suite.
I'd always say I'm not sure about that because I actually want people to explain what that means. About why they think that things like that.
Well, here's the proper is they don't want the bad press. Which is a reasonable conclusion.
Wait, yeah.
So basically we've commendable really. Well, thanks, Subaru. So basically, we've established that there could potentially be a third party here, not just Steam Frontier. And so she's going along with this train of thought. Now, we all know who did it. It was that weird, crazy woman with the bunny demon. She's the one who started those fires. Burning down half city blocks. I'm done helping you. Goodbye.
I think I said that once to somebody. I was trying to tutor them.
Well, I can't help you anymore. Have a good day.
Well, no, they kept trying to put it off. I was like, fine, you know, if you don't want me to help tutor you so you understand this, then I have better things to do. And they're like, okay, we'll meet at this time. Of course, they would always flake, so that time I didn't show up.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, I told them when I would meet them, and they postponed it like 4 to 5 different times, and I was like, my time is worth more than that. Sorry.
Well, this happens automatically once you get into Midtown. So they're sicking thugs on Mother Caroline to...
Wow, that is so wrong to do to a nun.
So what'd she ever do to you?
If anybody sent, like, Mother Teresa, God rest her soul, if thugs came out to hurt her, I'd get mad. You don't go after a nun! She's trying to do God's work. Well, the church's work, but...
And God's work, too.
Yeah.
Anyway, we want to hit back, I think Central Park has a second sequence, but there's a couple other places I'd rather hit first.
Subaru is sweet?
Yes, this is very important here, actually. This is the one that starts off the sequence of events that lead you to some nice pieces of evidence. It's actually kind of funny, too, at times.
That certain place.
spill. Well, that seems suspicious. She's like just sitting there watching, waiting what you're gonna do. She probably doesn't care either way. She's just wanting to see what you're gonna do.
Yeah. You know, I'd do that.
She's like, sure, I'll tag along just to see what you do.
Secluded.
Nefarious! I love that word. Yeah, you don't want to get too heavy here with the... I understand.
Heavy-handed will not get you any points with Subaru.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Mafia's guy is on to us.
Sounded like an animal.
I didn't know Shinjiro could sound like an animal.
I'm sorry, but with all those people walking by, how do you know what an animal sounds like with so many people in New York City? It's New York City. There's like people walking every... I've never seen a movie that was in New York City where there was nobody walking just because there's so many people in New York City. Act natural.
Okay, this is what we... Act like a tourist.
Really?
You can also act like a couple, but
then...
that's not going to get you many points with Subaru, so... Japanese tourists.
Not a bad idea. Isn't she Japanese?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. She looks so embarrassed. I feel so stupid doing this.
Hey, I would do that for theater. You remember I took theater?
Yeah.
I did crazy stuff like that.
The game is afoot.
What are you, Dr. Watson?
I thought that was Sherlock who said that.
Both did, didn't they?
I'm not sure. I'd have to go reread the books. Uh-oh. Whoa, what? Steam Frontier is bribing authority.
The mayor. I don't think that was really what the mafia did, is it?
We'll see what happens. It sure sounds
I meant
like
in
it.
real life.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
You don't want to get too close. Well, you did decent.
Yep. Uh-oh. That mafia guy is on edge. He's like a hawk.
Subaru, you are a riot.
Wow, he's not very cultured.
No.
Wow. Something big's going on.
It's going down.
And I don't know what we're going to be able to do at a mock trial to change anything, so I wonder why we're even having it in the first place.
Because Cheiron Archer, we like
Yeah,
that name?
Cheiron Archer.
We like that name, yeah. Cheiron Archer thinks that she's got it all.
Oh, yeah.
Hands down, right?
She got it going. No, not quite.
No.
You can even ask Diana a little bit about Harlem, and she'll give you some of the spirit and intent of Harlem. Like, they're energetic. Kids are energetic.
Hey, kids are energetic all the time. And you think that when they're born, somebody gives them an invisible IV of forever caffeine until they hit about 20 or 25.
And then it goes away.
And then you're wondering what happened to all your energy.
It's gone! We're gonna buy another photograph here while we have a chance.
Chat Noir, or...
We're gonna do another Imperial Assault Force right now.
Oh, okay. I just like the name Chat Noir. Makes me think of Chat Black.
Well, since we don't know who all these people are, because none of these have been translated into the States, but they all look interesting.
Sumeri.
Fight for the special event.
Bonanza. Wasn't there a show called Bonanza?
Yep, that's correct. There was. It was a pretty decent one,
Way
too.
long time ago.
Not that long, really.
Michael Landon was a young man. And he was in it. And the next thing you know about Michael Landon, he's married and playing Little House on the Prairie.
Well, I don't know how to get Kayama to give me the development plans. I'm not sure what the sequence of events I need to have Kayama put together development plans for Harlem, because that's actually a pretty big piece of evidence, but I don't know how to get it, actually. I got it once my first playthrough,
Oh, yeah?
and I don't even know how I did it, and now I can't figure out how to do it now.
I'd say look it up on the internet. Maybe somebody else knows how.
Probably, but
I
we're
thought that
already
the last
recording,
time...
so...
Oh, well, that's true.
We're already recording, so we're just gonna continue on.
What's going on?
What? Already?
Inauguration. Woohoo!
Yep, we're part of the Star Division now.
Now see, he wears a tie.
Don't start.
Aw, come on!
Don't start. I'm not too big of a fan of ties. I feel like I'm choking, but yeah, don't start.
Okay, then I'll start dressing like Ratchet and wearing ties.
Ooh, classy. Go for all the hoop earrings.
I can't wear that many hoops. You won't let me pierce my ears.
Oh, this is pretty funny. I think she is the Kitty of Kitty's Boutique, but who knows?
Kitty of Kitty's Boutique. Is there such a place as Kitty's Boutique?
I have no idea. Oh! A deep desire to ensnare him.
You are a true ladies' man!
An indirect confession of her love. What? She's coming back like totally unaware of what Shin is thinking right now. The proper response is, I'll try to earn this gift. You don't want to go anywhere weird with Ratchet at this point.
Then she'd be like, what are you talking about? You are a nut.
There are so many ways in this game that they just totally let you be either the jerk or the pervert. And it's, I mean, you could go either way completely and totally 100% full bore. And
yeah, really. And anybody that wants to go full bore, please record it so I can see the full bore pervert style.
oh my goodness, it's gonna be hilarious, but it's gonna suck in the last couple chapters.
Yeah, really.
When you have terrible relationships with everybody and you have to still battle with them.
Now, I thought that...
Nope, we're gonna keep looking for more info.
I thought that there was... I thought there was... Maybe you should go to Harlem to look for evidence.
Probably.
That's what I was going to suggest. I forgot.